Good job.
And everyone, this is Cristina Lynn. Yay!
Hi guys.
And Kimberly Lynn. Yay! Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. I will tell the sound guy, Matt, I believe your name is Matt. I met several Matts back there a while ago, but I have an awful big mouth, so I will not, just an FYI. Don't want to blow anybody out of here. Well, Kim and I are here to share something that yeah, it's a little different. It's pretty cool because I've been writing songs for several years now, and she approached me after seeing me at Whistle Stop.
But I knew you before.
You did know me before then. And the cool thing, crazy funny thing about Kim and me, we met at a Christmas party that our kindergartners were having fun at, and we were meeting each other, and so I introduced myself and she introduced herself, and we both knew we were writers. Oh, well, that's nice. And we never, got a chance to go into, well, what kind of writing do you do? Because we were running after kindergartners, okay? And so a couple years later, I ran into her husband and her daughter, but not Kim. And I was asking about her, and he said, yeah, she's at a book signing. Oh, she got published. That's awesome. I didn't know that, because within that time where we had done the Christmas party and when I ran into her husband and their child, they had moved across the city of Madison. She left our lovely school.
And 2 whole miles.
Yeah, 2 whole miles. But I didn't know that. And we'd kind of lost touch with each other, and so I hit her with an email, and I was like, hey, congratulations. And I still didn't really know what you did, or who you wrote for. And so we just kind of stayed in touch, back and forth, and I'd send her my Cristina Lynn emails, and so she kept saying, I'm coming. So she and her husband showed up at Whistle Stop, would you believe, 4 years ago.
Really?
Because they just asked me to be on the lineup again this year. This will be the 4th year in a row. Yeah. And so she listened, and she said, I want you to come and sit down with me. I have something I must talk with you about. So we talked, and there was one that you heard that day and enjoyed. It was called Whiskey and Honey. There's an interesting songwriter song behind that one. If you're interested, I will share that story with you later. But yeah, that one I guess was kind of where this all came to life, right?
You want to sing it, and then I'll tell them why I chose it?
Sure.
What we do with it?
Sure.
All right.
Absolutely. It's called Whiskey and Honey. He sat down at the bar, said, give me what you got, that numbers pain, and lied to me tonight. She said, honey, what you need, something we've got, sit right on back and feel the rub on my life. She served a little whiskey and honey. It goes down real easy when you drink it slow. She can stop a heart and free a weary soul. She sang a lot like whiskey and honey. You singing with me?
I'll sweat.
Every song he had home and took him back to childhood dreams and long lost loves, torn and sewn hearts. His mom and his dad, the coulda, woulda, shouldas and memories of. She served a little whiskey and honey. It goes down and free a weary soul. She sang a lot like whiskey and honey. Why do we live and dream with our past? 'Cause memories leave you breathless, and they last. Oh, they last. Yeah, they last. They really last. She served a little whiskey and honey, goes down real easy when you listen slow. She can stop a heart and free a weary soul. She sang like whiskey, a little like whiskey, a whole lot like whiskey. Whiskey and honey. Whiskey and honey. Yeah, why did you like that?
You have to give me an egg or a tambourine or something. I just can't sit here and look adoringly at you.
Okay. We're going to teach you some harmonies before this is over.
No, I don't sing.
Okay.
You want me to sing? Not pretty.
Okay. Well, then I won't invite you.
I sing tambourine, egg, cowbell, something like that. That's what every song needs is more cowbell, right?
More cowbell. Well, Kim and I are going out and about, and what we have decided we're going to do is a lot of singing signs all along the way, and we are going to talk about our story as being moms and of being moms, and her Harlequin journey and my musical journey, and how two creative minds from different worlds came together to have a little fun.
And that's when I heard this song, I heard it at Whistle Stop, and I knew at that point in time I was in the middle of another project that was just ongoing and would never ever end. But I knew the new book was talking to me, because about the time that I start hating the old book is when the new book starts to talk to me, and that because the next project's always so much more fun than the one you're working on. And I knew that we were going to have a singer in it. I knew it was going to be in New Orleans, and of course, if you have a singer as your hero, they need songs to sing, and because that's how he's going to communicate. That's what medium he's going to feel most comfortable in. And so I heard Whiskey and Honey, and I was like, can I borrow your song? I've borrowed many things from friends before, but this is the first time I borrowed something like a song. And she was a little shocked to take it first. It's an odd request, but as she got into it, all of a sudden, in my email box, just filled up with songs of hers. Whiskey and Honey, and then some others as well. And what I did was I printed them all out and kept them with me as I was writing the book. And it was really it was neat. It was organic how I would be writing a scene and looking through her lyrics, and it would kind of either inspire something or really echo something that was going on in the story. And so by the time we were done, I had used 3 of her original songs. They're all, I'll hold up the book so everybody can see it. They're all integrated nicely into this book. The interesting thing is that Connor, my hero, is actually a rock singer and a piano player. I think kind of like Harry Connick Jr. Young. And so I had never heard, Whiskey and Honey was the only one I'd ever actually heard. The others were just on the strength of the lyrics.
Some of them were finished, some of them were not. And I just sent her several thoughts, ideas, and you chose a couple that were, you chose my dog song.
The dog song. That's almost funny, yeah.
But something that was interesting, and I laugh because we as songwriters, if we know you, you better be careful because you may very well wind up in a song. And so what I did is I read Kim's first draft. Wasn't finished. It was what you were sending off to your agent?
My editor.
Editor. And
it was a pretty good first draft, but it was still in the draft stage.
Yeah, it was in the drafty stage, and they're a part of this big show called Saints and Sinners. And the story was really cool the way it unfolded, and I thought, gosh, well, you know, saints and sinners, that just doesn't sing well, but sinners and saints, that sings well. And so she's going to smile, because
This is my favorite part.
I read the first draft, and this is what I took from it. Everybody knows her, and they know her name. She's always doing for others. She's a young man's dream. Yeah, yeah, everybody knows her, and people wanna get closer to her. The world's full of sinners, but they call her a saint. Everybody knows him, and they know his name. He's been making the rounds, living a childhood dream. Yeah, yeah, everybody knows him, and girls really want to know him. They call him a sinner, and they call her a saint. This world's full of sinners and saints. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart, 'cause every sinner and saint, they go through life trying to break a heart. Every girl's looking for love and romance. The hard part's letting go to give peace a chance. Yeah, yeah, the boy's hoping for that second chance. They call him a sinner, and they call her a saint. This world's full of sinners and saints. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart, 'cause every sinner and saint, they go through life trying to break a heart. I lost my rhythm. Hello.
I just know the words next to you,
Yeah, we're surrounded by sinners and saints. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart, 'cause every sinner and saint, they go through life, they go through life, they go through life trying to break a heart. Sinners and saints. So that just gives you a little bit of an opening into the world of Downfall of the Girl. That's what I took from it.
Yeah, well, that's what. There's nothing cooler than opening up your mailbox and it's like, here's a song I wrote based on your book. And it's like, oh, that's so cool. And it was really neat because she did seem to pull out some of the themes and stuff that were in the book, and it took me 50,000 words to do that, and she didn't do the choruses.
And in just a couple days.
It took me a lot longer to write that book.
That one came pretty quick. This one, I don't know how much time we're looking at. I'll do a couple snippets of the next couple songs, but this one is one that took a couple years to fully become a song. I was watching TV one night, and there was a show on about adoptions. And I just kind of sat there and I listened and I watched and I thought, you know, there's a song in that, and I don't know, but it's a beautiful song to tell a beautiful story of the story of a child's life, and the lady that decided to give that child up for something greater than she couldn't give it at the time, and just kept thinking, it just kept eating at me. You know how those songs are, they just eat at you and they eat at you because you know you want to write something and you just can't find it. And there was a couple days in Alabama, just a couple days, weeks it seemed like, that it rained every day. And I was sitting in the window and I thought, it's all about raining. And
I will say there are no adoptions in my book at all.
there are no adoptions.
I chose the first verse.
Yeah, the first verse was pulled from this one, but
It's pretty.
Thank you. Thanks. It's called Raining. Oh, it's raining outside the window and inside her soul, and her blue eyes, they just keep crying while she remembers a love untold. She was way too young to understand, and now she's too old to forget. It was raining the night she let her baby go, and now she's haunted with regret. That's just a snippet of that one. That gives you the lyrics that Kim chose from that, and
my hero sings it to the heroine as a prelude to things that happen in romance novels. Except for the babies, the blue eyes though. She's my heroine with blue eyes.
Didn't have babies. So there's more on that. My friend Russ Holder plays a beautiful steel guitar on that. And when I told him, when we go into the studio, I have a vision as to what I want to hear. But, Russ is so incredible. And I just said, I just want that steel to cry. And it cries. And there's a couple other fun little additions that were added in on that. So I have the CD with me here tonight, and I would be more than honored if you want to take it home with you.
How are we on? Are we done? Do you have time?
How are we doing, Rebecca?
I was just daydreaming about your song.
Well, there you go. Come on. Say that again. That's what every songwriter wants to hear. Well, we'll do a snippet of this next one. It's called Service Your Heart. And this was one when I sent Kim the email. I said, okay, this is my dog song. Decatur Animal Services had come to me and asked me about writing a song for them, but they were trying to up their adoptions. And the interesting thing about that song was, you know how you see these commercials on TV and you just sit there and cry because those poor dogs, and those cats. And they said, but we want it to be uplifting. Am I right or am I right? Do you cry about those? Yes, ma'am, absolutely. And so I sent her the note and I said, okay, this is my dog song and it's called Service Your Heart. And so when I play this song, I think of my sweet Addie and her big brown eyes and those little eyebrows that go up and down. And Kim saw this as a love song.
I didn't know it was a dog when I first read it. Because it comes at like the big climactic. This is what the hero sings to the heroine.
She's left him, and he is winning her heart back. He's trying to service her heart.
And so I chose this, and you'll see why in the lyrics. And so I put it in there, and I'm like, it's a dog song. Oh gosh!
But I was like, what a great song.
If you don't know it's that dog, it really works in the book.
That's right. That's right. It does. Can't you see Addie's eyes? Look at me. What do you see? Two eyes longing to be free, free to be true to you, to the end. I promise to service your heart. Oh, I'm gonna service your heart. Give you unconditional love. Service your heart. Gonna be the best friend you ever had. Yeah, I wanna walk with you. I wanna run with you. Listen close and understand till the end. Yeah, I wanna service your heart. Service your heart.
The line she tends to say is, the one touch and you'll never know lonely again. And that is the song. That is the line that got that song.
Do I need to sing that song, that line?
You don't have to. I'm just saying it.
Sing it.
Sing it, sing it. I dare you to hold me. One touch and you'll never know lonely again. Oh, again and again. We'll just be to the end. I promise to service your heart.
Now, if you didn't know that was about a dog, is that not a great sentiment though for the hero to tell the heroine?
It really is all about that unconditional love, you know, and that's what your
Depends on
partner
which
should
way
give
looking at
you
it.
too. That's right, that's right.
We have both read the CDs. Thanks,
We
y'all.
do, we
This was
do.
fun.
I want to thank y'all so much for having us, Rebecca, and
Thank you so much for coming.
Maine, and that was just wonderful. You want to do one more? You have time, one more.
I'll do it. We got time? Sure.
Sure, do one more, and thank you so much. And then Rachel, you're up again.
All right, cool. Well, you know, for years I said I was going to write a wedding song, and it just wouldn't come to me. And you know, this June I will be married to my sweet husband for 23 years, and we keep looking at each other and saying, "Wow, we're getting younger." The body does not say that, but you know, this one I hit Facebook and I said, "Okay, I'm wanting to write a wedding song, and I want to know some of your memories from your wedding, or possibly things that you want to make a memory from your wedding." And I knew, you know, what my wedding was all about. I was 19, Kevin was 21. You know, I just told my age, didn't I? I shouldn't do that now. I should never do that. But, you know, we got married. You were a child, right? Yes, me too. But, you know, we were married in Bob and Shirley, my mother and father-in-law's backyard. And it was very simple. My mom made all the dresses for the wedding. And it was a very small family, very close friends kind of day. And it was pretty awesome. And so Kim emails or text messaged me one day and said, "Hey, do you have a wedding song?" Oh, well,
That's in the second.
I sure do, because I had just finished it. No kidding. And I called it Today, so I'll do a little bit of this one for you, and hopefully it'll take you back to the day that you found the love of your life and took his hand, or her hand. Today is our wedding day. Gonna walk right down that aisle and to our future today. Always remember you and me in the magical air of this day. Today I'm giving you my hand. Today, is our wedding day. Some days we'll go on a cloud through the clear blue skies. Some days we'll get caught a-wandering, figuring out what life's all about in the pouring rain. Today I'm giving you my heart. Today, today. is our wedding day. Some field flowers, family and friends, they surround us today. Always remember you and me and the magical air of this day. Today I'm giving you my love. Today I'm giving you my all. Promise me you'll save me from life's storms today, today, today. Is our wedding day. Today. Thank you so much. Thanks, Rebecca, for having us. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for being here, and y'all just have a blessed night. Kim, thank you.
Thank you. I said, I sit here and I stare at you adoringly while you sing. I know you sing it. Or else I gotta learn to sing.
I'm gonna bring that freak to you. Can I unplug?
And you did a lot.
My friend Russ Holder has
I don't sing.